to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Chanticleers will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The 49ers offense takes the field. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
On second down, wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Calls his own number. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Chanticleers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key to their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. The pitch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And that pass intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Now, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Split backs here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. He's loose. Touchdown Niners! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Coastal Carolina, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Chanticleers want to move quickly. Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through it?
Deep shot for the end zone. And he intercepts it.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide out in motion. He'll take it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The 49ers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Excellent field position here for the offense. The give to the tailback. Twist his way through. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Chanticleers moving quickly to the line. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Chanticleers have pushed it inside the 20. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the shot to clears will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it again. Smashes through. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. From the gun. Dances away from the heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Air Force. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the move. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on 1st down from the 28. On the move. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's another solid. That's the end of the first.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll run it to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Chanticleers racing to the line in the hurry up. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback will keep it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the 49ers will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. With the catch, it's Daniels. Makes the catch and knocked down. And the shot that clears want to crank the tempo. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Up-tempo for the offense. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The 49ers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be knocked down. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The shot that clears line up to punt it away. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Got a lot of running room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. The play action fake. Now adjusting. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the ref. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the shot to clear decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. On the run, it's Dalton. He stopped again. They went right back to him, and he still found no running room at all. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. The offense set for a first down play. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the snap.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Looking to throw for it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The shot that clears will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he can't escape, and down he goes. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
And the 49ers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Going up top on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. It's a draw. Nice move to keep moving. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Chanticleers want to pick up the tempo. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Chanticleers will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Makes his connection. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. To the ground with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They're setting up the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He'll ride his man on the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The run from the shotgun. Giving him his pads. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the 49ers with the 1st and 10.
That's another Charlotte.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Fights off a defender. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll set up to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Line getting set on 2nd down. The option look. He'll pitch it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Keeps looking downfield. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And come on now, O-line, you got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his 2nd missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed of himself because he's good enough to make these kicks.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The shot that clears in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the shot that clears will punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's out past the 35. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He'll try to pop the draw. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going up top. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The 49ers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He takes it at the 45. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off play action. Gets it to the back. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. The shot that clears come to the line in the hurry up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. This offense set up with a second and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the 49ers pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Shakes off the tackle. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Fast motion from the offense. They're trying to get to him. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Here comes the option. Quick toss. Inside the 25. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Dalton. Runs through a tackle. And they get him down.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep him at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. He's got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Coming after him. He'll pull it down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Charlotte.
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option play on that drive. They're able to get the defense outflanked. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it outside wide and running back using his speed.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Indiana. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. Oh, left him grasping for air. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw on third. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. On second down, just keeps firing. Gets it out quickly. Stopped after making the catch. And the shot that clears will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on third down. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Touchdown, Coastal! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now, I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
They'll try to tack on an extra point here deep in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're lining up to boot it away.
Carolina, 24, Charlotte, 17.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Looking to throw on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to get it through the air. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete to the right. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Trying to find his man on first down. Quick strike complete. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. He'll come out throwing on first down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll throw it on first down. He wants a big play here late. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
He's going to pass. Get it out on the screen. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. On target over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a tough one to swallow, man. You got yourself in a position where you can go tie this football game. You're in a good spot. You're trying to move the ball down the field. Guys trying to make a play. Fumbles the football. Now you got to beg for the defense to somehow give you one more opportunity.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.